is controlled by Lincoln, and this game is underway. Taken by Chastity. Trueblood will bring it down the floor into the hands of Darian Carmine. Carmine back off the right side, off of her foot, brings it back out now. Looks down into the right corner, taken her by Allison Hyde in the middle. Little scoop up, undershot, no good. Rebound on the inside, put it back up, and no. A little hook shot that time by Macy Lang, and a rebound pulled down by the Lady Hatchets. So two opportunities for Vincennes. Lincoln go begging there. Bringing the ball up is Lindsay Moody. Man-to-man defense by the Lady Alice's to start. Moody off on the right wing, taken there by Elizabeth Stallman. Here's Stallman, middle. Moody, great pass inside. The shot is up and no good by Sarah Lewis. On the left baseline, she gets fouled, and will go shoot two.
One thing the Lady Alice is going to have to do is be quick on their feet, especially when it's on defense. Stay out of foul trouble. They've got to continue the game and have Allison and Macy, those big girls, in the entire game.
Free throw number one is in the air and off the rim and in. Hits off the left side of the rim and drops for Sarah Lewis. And foul, by the way, was on Allison Hyde, her first.
Yeah, she's going to have to be very careful.
Second free throw coming up now for Sarah Lewis.
I think that's one of the disadvantages of being injured. She's not built up that knowledge.
Off the back rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lincoln. 1-0 Washington leads it. Here's Darian Carmine. Down the left side, now back to the top. Looking right now, Hyde driving all the way in, about an 8-footer, forced it up there. No good. Rebound put back up, no good by Macy Lang. Found her on rebound, though, inside. Down on the low block. It's taken by Hyde. Allison kicks it outside, and they'll reset it. Back on the left side, about an 8-footer in the air. No good. It's on by Carmine, trying to get her on rebound. Dead. Down the middle, almost lost it. Gets it outside. And we'll throw it out there now to Peyton Sievers. Down low, and he tried to go down on the block to Chastity Trueblood. And the foul called on the Lady Hatchets of Washington, their first of the game. Actually, no, they didn't call foul that time. They just called it out of bounds.
I think she kicked the ball.
So they called that kick. Here's Hyde on the right side, drives it in the middle. 8-footer, no good. That time got her on rebound, up and in. Allison Hyde kept on working and got to her first two, and it's 2-1 Lady Alice's leading.
That's definitely what the Lady Alice is going to have to do, is they're going to have to stay strong under the board, grabbing the rebounds and putting them back up for those easy 2 points.
Elizabeth Stallman, right wing. Stallman looking back up top. Lob pass inside. They try to go Shreves. It's stolen away. Nice defense inside by the Lady Alice's. Here come Vincennes Lincoln again on that steal. Made that time out of the hands of Chastity Trueblood. And back up top, here's Smalley Darian Carmine. Carmine with it on the left side. Carmine gives it off with a little weave play. Allison Hyde on the left point. Now drives it inside. Throws it down low. Tried to go low to Macy Lang. It's tipped out of play nicely at time by Hannah Shreves, and it'll stay with Lincoln. So, Lady Alice's Chastity Trueblood will bring it in off the offensive baseline. Tried to go inside. It's denied out of bounds nicely by Sarah Lewis. He tried to go inside to Macy Lang, and Lewis is able to get a hand on it and knock it back out of play. Trueblood bringing it in. Chastity Trueblood looking outside. Almost threw it off the back of John Maddie Dan. Back outside, stolen away by Dan. They try to go inside. Dan recovered well. Gets it off the right side for Washington. In the right corner, the Alice's inside Shreve. Actually make that the Hatchets couldn't get it. Tried to throw it inside to Shreve off her hands from the pass from Elizabeth Stallman. And it'll belong to the Lady Alice's again. A little bit of jitters early, possibly.
I think so.
Darian Carmine will bring it down. Carmine on the right side looking left. Now goes right. Almost carries it on her hip, but brings it back off to the top of the key. Working back on the left side, looking down low. Can't get it there. Here's Darian Carmine. Carmine off the right wing, faking to three. That time it's Macy Lang, and she'll bring it back outside. Allison Hyde, top of the key, looks to drive. Can't get it there. Now goes to Carmine, back in the corner. Here's about an 18-footer in the air. It's up no good off the left side by Macy Lang. Rebound loose on the floor. Battle for it. And taken there by neither team. A rugby scrum ensues, and it'll be a tie ball. This will belong to Washington.
Looked like Macy had her own rebound, and the Lady Hatchet just went in there and tied her up, and it was a brawl on the floor.
As we said, Cher, these two teams are physical. Boy, they should have there. 1-3-1 trap for Lincoln coming out this time around. Here's Elizabeth Stallman, middle. They'll get it to Lewis in the corner. Back outside, now taking off to Lindsay Moody. Here's Moody, back to Elizabeth Stallman in the corner, now back outside. Stallman. They're just working around the horn. Lindsay Moody looks back to Stallman, now to Moody. Moody left point in the left corner. Taken by Lewis, down low, about a 14-footer in here. No good. It come out of Sarah Lewis's hands, and a rebound pulled down by the Lady Alice's. Lincoln will bring it down the floor into the hands of Darian Carmine. Carmine, free throw line, drives it outside right. Back it goes that time to Chastity Trueblood, almost stolen away, but picked back up on the Alice's and taken back by the Lady Hatchets and Elizabeth Stallman. Here's Moody. Lindsay Moody back outside. I'll reset it. On the right side now in the right corner. Making to three that time. Sarah Lewis back outside. Stallman, 14-footer, no good. And the rebound inside tipped up. No one a foul. Good play at time by the Lady Hatchets, working hard on the offensive boards. And it looked like Maddie Dant that time able to keep it alive and draw the foul on the Lady Alice's, their second. First on Macy Lang, first on the team. Free throw one for Maddie Dant. 2-1 Lady Alice's lead it about halfway through the first period. A free throw one is up and in. Bounced off the front rim about 2 times and it dropped in. It's a 2 all time.
We have some substitutions coming in. Lindsay Sparks and Katie Drake in the game for Macy Lang and Peyton Sievers.
So Lady Alice is going to their bench here after the first half of this first quarter. Second free throw in the air. No good off the rim. Rebound off the foot to Tama Lewis. She put it back up, though. Couldn't get the basket, but drew the foul. Sarah Lewis found that time it was at her foot.
Looks like that foul's going on Lindsay Sparks.
So the 6'3 senior Lindsay Sparks comes right in and draws her first foul. And back to the line again goes Sarah Lewis. Free number one is in the air. Right on the rim and no good. Both these teams, actually, correction, Washington right now 2 of 5 from the line. They're getting there, but you're just not hitting them.
No. And this game's going to come down to making sure you've made every fundamental step that you possibly can.
And she missed the second one. They're 2 of 6. Rebound coming off to Chastity Trueblood. Middle of the floor, Sparks. Lindsay Sparks turns, goes in the left corner, taken there by Drake. Katie Drake back outside top. All alone, Carmine. 3 in the air, no good at time for Darian Carmine. Rebound, put back up by Trueblood and in. She got it off of the right side. Able to hit down from about 10 feet. Chastity Trueblood, her first 2. It's 4-2.
We're going to have that the whole game.
Outside top, taken by Lindsay Moody. Back outside. Inside, Shreves haven't got it. They got Hannah Shreves down low in the first field goal by the Lady Hatchets, and we're tied at 4. So Washington didn't hit a field goal for the first half of the first quarter, and it's still 4 all time. Inside Sparks, free throw line. They stay off her outside now, Trueblood. Chastity Trueblood down the middle of the floor, taking to Allison Hine, trying to move, wiggles in, about an 8-footer, in and out, no good. Tipped up, rebound, pulled down by the Lady Hatchets and Sarah Lewis. Sarah Lewis outside now to the right point, Lindsay Moody. Moody on the right wing, taken there by Stallman. Elizabeth Stallman to Moody. Sarah Moody on the left wing and Maddie Dant. Lob pass in the middle, they'll work it back outside. Here's the top of the key ball to Lindsay Moody. Moody down the left side, back with the top of the key. Now on the right side, Dant back to Moody. Right, Elizabeth Stallman, right wing, cross court to the left, about an 18-footer by Sarah Lewis. Back rim, no good. Rebound, out of bounds, and they'll see last touch by the Lady Alice's, and it will stay with Washington.
Looks like Allison Hine might have just got her fingertips on it, but not enough to grab it.
Allie Barber, the sophomore, coming in for Washington, and coming out will be Elizabeth Stallman. Tied up at 4, 2 and now 5 minutes into the first period of play. Corner, Maddie Dant to work it back top of the key. Dant down low, Shreves. Hannah, about an 8-footer, put it up over 3 players. Couldn't get it. Rebound pulled down by Allison Hine. Here come the Lady Alice's Trueblood, about a 14-footer on the left side. Got it again. That's her shot. She's hit a couple of those now, and she's got her 4th point. 6-4.
It is her sweet spot, and we need to keep that spot open for her. Make sure to work the ball around enough and get that shot off.
2-3 zone defense now by the Lady Alice's. Cross courts it right down low. Shreves. Hannah puts it up, banked it home. Got it over Allison Hine that time. Put it up with a lot of gusto, but it went in. 6 all tie. 2:20 left to go in the opening period. Here's Darian Carmine. Carmine back off on the right point, goes top of the key. Pulled up by Trueblood now to Allison Hine to get on the right wing. Hine looks to drive, gets it through the middle, finds room, gets bumped, puts it in, and drew the foul.
Nice job of Allison staying strong.
Got bumped going down the middle that time, I believe, by Hannah Shreves. We'll find out. And it's on Allie Barber, actually, who gave her that bump going across the lane to throw her off. It didn't work. And Allison Hine will go for a 3-point play. So driving the old-fashioned one with 2:05 left in the opening period. Free throw in the air. Short rebound pulled down by the Lady Hatchets. Taken out of there by the woman who made the foul, Allie Barber. Lindsay Moody across the line. Now it looks like a 2-1-2 defense out of Lincoln. They're moving up Sparks a little bit in the middle of that thing. Here's the ball right side. Maddie Dan back to the top of the key. Stallman back in there. 15-footer in the air. Good. Sarah Lewis got that one from the free throw line. Her third point, and we're tied at 8. 1:41 left to go in the opening period. Back and forth we go here at Alice Arena. Darian Carmine back on the left side. Carmine, high post. Lindsey Sparks leaving her alone out there. Sparks off it goes. Trueblood, a three that time from that same side. Almost got it in. It went in and out. Rebound pulled in by Hannah Shreves. That was a tough miss that time out of Trueblood.
It was way in the basket and rattled back out.
Lindsey Moody back outside top. Pulled down by Elizabeth Stallman. Stallman outside now. It goes Moody. Pulled down by Lindsey Moody back to the left side. Cross court right. Going to overtime of the defense. No shot that time by the Lady Allisons here. Actually by the Lady Hatchets. But the three moves off that time by Allie Barber. Missed it off the back of the rim and an 8-8 time. 1 minute left. Alice's ball. They'll bring it off the left side. Here's Trueblood again. She's had a hot hand. Doesn't take it that time. Here's Hine off of the left point. Allison Hine looks to drive. Does. Tries it in the middle. Kicks it off now into the left corner. Here's Sparks. Lindsey Sparks back outside. No reset it. Here's a three in the air. Way short. That time by the Lady Alice's and pulled off by the Lady Hatchets on the miss by Allison Hine. Elizabeth Stallman will bring it down. 32 seconds left to go and an 8-all tie. Allisons have had the lead for most of the first period, but it hasn't been more by not 2 points. Here's Elizabeth Stallman. Stallman between the circles just sits there and waits. Alice is letting her do it. Stallman, now they'll reset in a man-to-man here for the final 15 of the quarter. Here's Stallman. Elizabeth Stallman looks to drive, goes down the middle, weaves her way in, kicks it off corner. Here's a three in the air, short off the front rim by Sarah Lewis, and the rebound pulled on by the Allisons. Here's Carmine trying to get a three. Good if it goes. And it went. It banked off of the backboard and went in from about 30 feet away.
That was beautiful. It was great.
Truly genuine original Bilbo's Pizzeria.
Lincoln with the basketball starting period number 2. A three in the corner, no good. That time the tip in the middle. Sparks got it up, couldn't get it to go. Rebound pulled down inside by the Lady Hatchets. By the way, the miss, I believe, by Macy Lang there in the corner. It'll go back to Lindsey Moody. Washington will bring it down by an 11-8 score. 7:36 left in the half. Outside with it, Sarah Lewis back to the top. Pulled by Elizabeth Stallman, a whistle, and a pushing foul called inside. And I believe Hannah Shreves is going to get hit with that one as she tried to kind of burrow her way out and get a little more room.
It's on the Lady Alice's.
They called it on
Sparks, number 41.
Lindsey Sparks
yeah.
trying to defend that move, I guess.
Yeah.
Second on her, fourth on the team.
That's
So
two real quick.
Lady Hatchets with the ball. Outside with it now goes Lindsey Moody, and she'll reset it off the right point. Moody back outside. Lindsey Moody back left now to Stallman. Elizabeth Stallman back to the corner. Sarah Lewis back to Stallman. Elizabeth Stallman looks, gets it off in the corner. Here's Lewis back to Stallman. Elizabeth Stallman back on the right wing. Cross court to left. Sarah Lewis in the left corner. Lob pass back outside. Lewis gets it now on the left point to keep on working at corner. Down low it goes. Great pass in to Shreves. Couldn't get it. The rebound pulled down by the Lady Allisons. And that time, Washington will get their second team foul on the rebound.
Nice job by Peyton Sievers there, staying on top of the lead, following the ball, using every inch of her body to try to break up those passes. Great job.
And Hannah Shreves gets that foul, her first. Darian Carmine to bring it down now for the Lady Allisons. They're up 3 at 11-8 with the basketball. Outside now it goes to Macy Lang to work it off corner. Sievers. Peyton Sievers outside. Left point three. No good off the back rim. Rebound loose. Taken inside by Macy Lang. Down in the left corner. Lindsey Sparks cross court top. Off the right side, taken there by Carmine. Puts it up and got the basket to go. She threw it back underneath and was able to get it to roll in. She's got her fifth point. 5-point Alice lead at 13-8.
I wish I could have taken a picture of that shot. It was just, she just threw it up and eyes closed, and just that strength she had and her abilities put that one right in the bucket.
Sarah Lewis to Shreves, 15-footer in the air off the high up the back rim. Couldn't get it. Rebound inside Lincoln. Well done by Macy Lang. Here goes Darian Carmine. Carmine with it. 5-point lead for Lady Alice's 13-8. Carmine back off on the left wing, taken there by Chastity Trueblood. Trueblood back outside. Here's Carmine, about a 18-footer in the air. Macy Lang couldn't get that. Rebound Hannah Shreves of Washington. Here's Stallman. Elizabeth Stallman for the Lady Hatchets outside Lewis. Sarah looks to drive. Does. Throws it in. Tried to draw the foul and did just that. About a 14-footer from the lane, and just kind of threw it up there and hoped she'd draw a foul and share. That's exactly what happened.
I think that was a little bit of luck on her side, but that's okay. That's okay.
2 fouls on Macy Lang. Sarah Lewis, by the way, to the line to shoot 2. Free throw 1, no good. Lady Hatchets in the first quarter were 2 of 6. Now they're 2 of 7 in the game from the line. They're down by 5.
And, you know, that's, I mean, in any game it's critical, but when it's going to be this physical of a game and such a tight game, you've got to make every shot, every free throw, every bunny under the basket.
And the second free throw rimmed out, too, for Sarah Lewis. The rebound by the Lady Alice's. They get up by 5. 13-8, Darian Carmine. Carmine down the middle, looks off in the left corner. A little hop. They got away with that one. Missed on the shot, though, by Paige Brees. And the rebound inside, loose on the floor and out of bounds. Chastity Trueblood fighting hard that time with Sarah Lewis and Lindsay Moody. And the Lady Alice's get it on the out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. Trueblood will bring it in. Chastity off the left corner, throws it off the left corner. Here's a shot by about 14-footer. Brees couldn't get that one off the back rim. Out of bounds. And last touch again by Washington. This time Elizabeth Stallman, and Sarah Lewis couldn't hold on to it.
Well, let's hope third time's a charm, though. Lady Alice's will get a bucket off of this.
Offensive baseline, Chastity Trueblood trying to bring it in, having some problems. Now gets it into Allison Hine off in the left corner. Hine looks to drive down the lane, puts it in the air, and could not get the roll, but drew the foul. The Lady Alice's, by the way, 0 of 1 themselves at the line. That's the only time they've been there. Hine got there, and she'll go there again. She had a three-point play on that shot last time. That time she missed it, but drew the foul on Maddie Dant, her first. Free throw 1, good. That is the 5th point for Allison Hine. 71% free throw shooter on the season. Tops on the team, by the way, is Chastity Trueblood at 91%. Free throw 2, got them both. 6 points for Allison Hine. Lady Alice's lead at 7, 15-8. Here's Lindsay Moody. Moody for the Lady Hatchets, looks off the right side, guarded there very tightly. Off the left, here's the ball. Nice play on time by Sarah Lewis, about a 15-footer in the air, and did not get the roll. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Alice's. Washington's gone stone cold for both the field and the line right now. Carmine with it outside. He's got it between the circles against the 2-3 defense from the Lady Hatchets. 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. 15-8, Lady Hatchets up 7. Here's Darian Carmine. Carmine off of the left point. Carmine high post, taking with Trueblood from the free throw line outside. Carmine looks to drive, about a 15-footer in the air, throws it up, couldn't get it. Rebound, Chastity Trueblood inside, turn, shoots, missed that one. Ball still loose on the floor. The Lady Alice's get it again, and now it's stolen away by Maddie Dant. So Lady Alice's give it up, and Lady Hatchets with it again. Page actually outside with it now, Lindsay Moody. Here's Moody. On the right side, taken there by Maddie Dant. Make it a whistle, and a foul going to be called. That'll be the 6th team foul on the Lady Alice's as Maddie Dant tried to take it down the right side.
Some great defense there by Peyton Sievers. I'm not sure. It looked like she had all ball from here. Of course, I'm not right there to see it, but great defense by Peyton, and it looks like they're going to go to man-to-man for a while.
Allie Barber back in for the Lady Hatchets. It'll go outside now to Elizabeth Moody, and here's the ball inside. Trying to go Shreves, and stepping in that time. Lady Alice's and making the steal. That time was Allison Hine. No, actually it was
Kaylee Lang.
Kaylee Lang made that steal. So
a nice read by Kaylee there under the basket, sneak in and steal that ball.
So Lady Alice's will have it outside with it now. Darian Carmine. Carmine back off to Peyton. Sievers back to Carmine. Top to work it around the horn. Taken there on the left by Allison Hine. Hine left wing. Back in the middle. Free throw line. They'll try to drive it inside now. Back out it goes to Hine. Allison over Shreves. Couldn't get it off the back rim. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Hatchets. Taken away at time by Sarah Lewis. Lindsay Moody will bring it down the floor. Moody. It's man-to-man by the Lady Alice's. Again, Vincennes Lincoln up 7, 15-8. Neither team has scored in a while, though, since those free throws behind. Outside on the left, Stallman. Elizabeth Stallman, corner, lob pass Shreve inside, double team. Got the ball in there anyway and got it knocked away. Taken away by Darian Carmine. In a hurry, layup, got it, and a foul. That's 7 for Darian Carmine. And the lead is 7 now.
Nice job by the Lady Alice's down there. The same play that they just had the turnover by the Hatchets a minute ago. Same thing happened. Snuck in, got the ball, headed down the court, and Darian took it all the way to the hoop, stayed strong, got the bucket, and the foul. So
Lindsay Moody, by the way, got the foul. I want to stand corrected. The lead is 9 right now instead of 7. 17-8 to score. This is a 30-second timeout I believe,
Right.
and they've been able to do it.
Exactly. Good job by the Lady Alice's reading those plays.
That's how they're trying to jumpstart their offense, and right now it isn't working. Darian Carmine for a 10-point lead. Missed it off the back rim, though. Rebound pulled down inside with Lady Hatchets and Allie Barber. They'll give it up to Lindsey Moody. He'll bring it across the line. Moody back across the right side. Here's the ball ahead to Stallman. Elizabeth Stallman, high post. Now Lewis got it stripped away nicely and taken right away from her that time by Peyton Sievers. Now up to Carmine. Darian Carmine handling the ball for the Lady Alice's off on the right side. Taken out there again by Kaylee Lang back to the top. Kaylee Lang knocked outside. Inside it goes down the high, knocked away. Actually, Chastity Trueblood. A foul on the Lady Hatchets, trying to knock it away down low. That foul on the floor, only their fifth. It'll be out of bounds.
Yeah, when the Lady Alice's have the ball down here low under the basket, they cannot put the ball back on the floor. They're either going to have to shoot it or pass it back out.
Elizabeth Stallman, by the way, gets that foul. And Maddie Dance back in. So that's the first foul on Stallman. 5 fouls on Washington. Nobody with more than 1. Stolen away. They tried to go to the corner at that time. Allison Hine read perfectly by Sarah Lewis.
No. Can't let her guard down. We might have the lead, but they need to stay on their toes and keep strong.
Lewis
what they're doing.
Fakes the 3 off the right side. Now it goes to Dant outside right. Now to the top of the key, Sarah Lewis looking to drive. Lewis can't drive it in. We'll work it back outside top. Stallman. Off it goes down to Lindsey Moody. Here's Moody. Outside corner, Lewis. Sarah looks to drive it inside the lane. Does to put it into here. Got some room. Didn't put it in, though. Missed it off the left side of the rim. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Alice's. Bring it up in a hurry. Here's Carmine. Inside, Darian Carmine threw it in, but threw it away. He tried to go down low to Macy Lang. Stolen away by the Lady Hatchets. In a hurry. Here goes Lindsey Moody back outside. Maddie Dant now to the top of the key and pulled down by Lindsey Moody. Actually, correction of Stallman who did outside on right. Big with Sarah Lewis. She'll bring it back outside. Now top. Bob pass threes. They try to get it into her. Knocked away again. That time on the inside pass by Sarah Lewis. And stolen away by the Lady Alice's and Darian Carmine. Trueblood, about an 8-footer. Put it up from the left sideline. Couldn't get it. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Hatchets and knocked away again. And stolen by Lincoln. Here's the ball taken away at time by Kaylee Lang. And they'll work it back outside and reset it. Darian Carmine with it. 2-3 defense for Washington. 9-point lead for the Lady Alice's, 17-8 with 1:22 left to go in the half. Allison Hines got it on the right point. Hine back outside to look left. They go left that time to Darian Carmine back to the top of the key. Now the drive in the middle. Here's the scoop and the shot and the score. Carmine, little half hook shot that time right down Broadway. Is able to get that one. She's got 9.
I like that shot of hers. It's a pretty shot.
11-point lead for the Lady Alice's, 19-8 over the Lady Hatchets. Under a minute left to go in the first half. Outside with it, Sarah Lewis. Lewis looking down low. Directing traffic, goes back top. Well, then on Lindsey Moody. Here's Moody to Sarah Lewis on the left side. Lewis down the middle, now back up top. Well, then on Lindsey Moody. Moody off in the right corner, a look to drive. Stallman, about an 8-footer, puts it up and couldn't get that one. Rebound pulled down by Allison Hine. So the Lady Hatchets have still not scored in this quarter. Carmine.
They've not even scored on their free throws. So, they're going to have a stern conversation at halftime.
22 seconds left to go in the quarter, and Darian Carmine just dribbling it, looking for the last shot. Washington let her do it. 19-8, Lady Alice's lead it. Outscored Washington, 8-0 here in the quarter. Here's Hine, now in the right corner, back outside right point to Darian Carmine, back top of the key. Taking that time back to Carmine off the hands of Kaylee Lang. Carmine, 3, got it. Top of the key and right at the buzzer. So Darian Carmine with a 9-point second quarter, and it's 22-8. Lady Alice's lead it here at the end of one half.
At all in the second quarter. So hopefully, the Lady Alice's will continue that excellent defense.
And the ball knocked out of play with that defense as Allie Barber starts the third period and saw the ball get knocked out of play by Darian Carmine. Lady Hatchets have it back. They're down 22-8 right now, being held scoreless in the second quarter. Outside with it now, Elizabeth Stallman got it back to the top to Shreve. Now into the left corner to Sarah Lewis. Outside Stallman. She's got it now on the left side looking right. Now back to the top of the key. Back on the right side now on the left point. Take it there by Stallman. Elizabeth Stallman looks to drive outside Lewis. Sarah, 3 in the air. Missed it and drew the foul, and she'll go shoot 3. And Allie Barber took that shot and almost got a 4-point play out of it.
Yeah. Peyton Severs was hustling over there to block that shot and just a half a second late and got her on the hand instead of the ball.
Second foul on Peyton Severs, first and a half now on the Lady Alice's of Lincoln. Allie Barber, 3 free throws now. First one is good, and that is the first point now that the Lady Hatchets have scored since about a minute or two in the first quarter. 22-9 now. Sophomore looking at number 2. Allie looks up, sets, shoots, and hits that one. So 22-10, the lead down to 12, and she can make it 11 here early in the third period. Third free throw for the sophomore, Allie Barber. In the air and missed that one off the front of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Allison Hine. Here's Darian Carmine. Darian Carmine now for the Lady Alice's outside with it. Facing 2-3 defense from Washington. Here's Allison Hine back to Carmine. Left point. Darian Carmine back to Hine top. Allison Hine off the left side back to Hine off of the give and go shot, but 15 put it in. Right from about the free throw line, Allison Hine hits that one. She's got her 8th point, back to a 14-point lead at 24-10.
I was afraid she was going to lose that on the dribble, but was able to hang on and just drive to the hoop and put it up.
Lindsay Moody back up top of the key. Moody looks off down to Stallman. She's got it on the right wing. Stallman back top of the key. Lewis, Sarah drives in. 8-footer shoveled up and in. Sarah Lewis has got the play that time for Washington. Their first field goal since the first period. She's got 5. It's 24-12. 6:43 left third period. Holding overhead, Allison Hine looks to drive. Hine gets double-teamed inside, looks back out. Back to the top at Carmine. Darian about a 14-footer and got to roll. That ball went off the left side of the rim and trickled in. Her 14 point.
I wasn't sure she was going to get that. It looked like it was going to come right out over the top, but she got the spin on that and 2 points.
Stallman back top, Lewis. Sarah, 15-footer, missed it off the back rim. Shreve couldn't get the rebound. It's pulled off inside nicely that time by Macy Lang. Here goes Darian Carmine. Carmine to Hine. Allison down the right baseline, gets it back outside. Now cross-court left, about a 14-footer is up and no good. A time by Darian Carmine, who's had the hot hand, and the ball pulled out of there by the Lady Hatchets, bringing it down Elizabeth Stallman. Here's Stallman. Sarah Lewis, she's got it down a little right wing back top of the key. Ball out by Elizabeth Stallman. Lob pass inside of Shreve. That time they got it to her, put it up short. Rebound on the floor, out of bounds, and it'll say last touch by Shreve, and it'll be out of bounds to the Lady Alice's. 14-point lead for Vincennes Lincoln at home, 26-12. Darian Carmine will bring it down the floor. Carmine back outside now left Hine. Allison couldn't get the shot away from the left side. Back to Carmine. Now to Macy Lang. Back to Darian. Carmine and to Hine. Allison Hine about an 18-footer. Missed that one off the little push shot from about 18 feet on the wing, and they'll bring it back outside off the rebound from Lincoln. Here's Carmine. Darian inside Hine. Spin move. 8-footer. Puts it up. No, but drew the foul. 8 for Allison Hine. She'll go to the line to look for numbers 9 and 10 and extend that lead right now that Lincoln has. It's foul number 2 on Hannah Shreves. First team foul on the Lady Hatchets. Free throw number 1 is good. 9 for Allison Hine. I tell you what, we saw Shreves down in this end share. It's right in front of us. It looks like she's really getting tired. All that physical play down low is kind of looks like it may be sapping her strength a bit.
Yeah, she did not look as strong as she had in the game against the Lady Warriors, and looked a little tired, flushed. I'm not sure what you want to call it, but you can see that she's wearing down.
Allison Hine got that free throw, her 10th point. Here's Washington with it back in. Stallman drives it down the lane, gets cut off there. Elizabeth down here to Lewis. Sarah fake shot, no good, way off. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Alice's. Taken out of there that time by Chastity Trueblood. Here comes Carmine. In the corner, 3, no good. That time by Macy Lang. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Hatchets. In a hurry, here comes Lindsay Moody. Moody back outside, set it up. Now to Sarah Lewis. She's got it on the left wing. Back. Lewis lost it, picked it up. Taken out there that time by Sarah Lewis. Back inside, lob pass in, and they couldn't get it to her. And it'll be out of bounds to the Lady Alice's. Lily Durnall about to come in for the first time for Washington, and Lindsey Sparks returns for the Lady Alice's. Also back in Maddie Dant for Washington. 28-12, Lady Alice's. This game was 11-8 after one period of play since then. Lady Alice's have outscored Washington 17-3. Outside with the ball now left. Here's carrying Carmine left wing. Carmine in the left corner. They'll lob pass it down low. They try to get it to Sparks, who turns, throws it up, missed it, but drew the foul.
That was
actually, correction, Macy Lang, my apologies. So Macy Lang got that ball down low, kind of threw it up and was able to draw the foul and go to the line. Now be Elizabeth Stallman second on the team.
That's what they've got to do. When they get that close to the hoop, they have got to make an effort and try to get that basket, whether it's 2 points by the basket or drawing the foul and going to the line. They have to continue to get any point every way they can.
Macy Lang gets the first free throw, her first point. Second free throw in the air, got them both. So it's 30-12 now, an 18-point lead for the Lady Alices here. They've blown this thing wide open since that second quarter shutout. Here's Lindsay Moody. Moody outside now to Stallman. Elizabeth Stallman down into the right corner, works it back top of the key. Moody working off left. Taking up by Maddie Dant. Here's Dant, high lob pass actually because on the right side. Lindsay Moody down the middle, can't get the shot away. Now Moody does. 3 way short, tipped off the hand of Hannah Shreve, and it'll be out of bounds to the Lady Alices. She's talking about Hannah Shreve's having a tough night. This is the caricature of a tough night.
Yeah. You know, that one just kind of went right off her body. She just I don't know if she couldn't see the ball or what, but she just could not grab a hold of it and get the rebound.
Allison Hine will bring it down after getting it back from Lindsay Sparks. Those are probably two of the tallest people you're going to see bring the ball down in a girls' game anywhere. Here's Allison Hine. Hine outside on the left. Taken up by Chastity Trueblood now to Sparks. Sparks on the left point now to corner Trueblood. 3 in the air off the left corner. Couldn't get it. Rebound Hannah Shreves. Here goes Washington back down by 18. Back top, Elizabeth Stallman. Stallman looks to drive. They'll work it outside. Taken there by Lindsay Moody. Cross courts it right. Down the middle of the lane. Knocked away and picking back out. Maddie Dant with it now on the corner. Takes it off on the right corner. They'll look left. Now go back to the right side. Here's Dant back top of the key. Pulling Lindsay Moody. Moody off to Stallman. Elizabeth gets cut off there and outside. About a 14-footer. Way off that time. No good by Lily Durnall. And the rebound. Well, now by Lindsay Sparks. Arian Carmine.
I noticed under the basket here, the ref was just about ready to call a 5-second call on Shreve being in the lane. So she is exhausted down there. She is not moving around at all.
Allison Hine on the baseline. Can't get the shot to go off of the left baseline. She'll go to the line to shoot, too. About a 6-footer that time out of Allison Hine. Couldn't get that, but take 2 more. You look at Hannah Shreves, and really, that 3-second call was a real possibility down there, as you mentioned, just because she's kind of running on fumes even here in the third period.
Yeah. It's early in the game, and she is already beat.
11 points for Allison Hine. She gets the first free throw. She's now in the game 5 of 6. After missing a first one, she's hit 5 in a row. Second free throw for Hine. Got them both. So she has hit her 6 free throws in a row from the line. She's got 12. 32-12. The lead now 20. Outside with it, Lady Hatchets, Lindsay Moody. Moody on the right side, Elizabeth Stallman, right wing, looking. Gets it topped and knocked away nicely. It's on by Carmine. And she could not get it, but it was tipped out of bounds instead. And now a full timeout going to be taken by Washington. Lady Hatchets won a full timeout. 2:40 left to go in the third. Lincoln in control, 32-12. We're back after this 1-minute break. This is Lady Alice basketball at 97.7 WAOV Vincennes. Cody leading North Davies 48-23 at halftime. Princeton 23, Heritage Hills 22. Ball brought in by the Lady Hatchets, and actually Lady Alice's make that, and the ball tied up, and it'll belong to Vincennes Lincoln. Again, Lady Hatchets were able to get the ball loose, but the tie-up gives the ball right back to Lincoln. So Lady Alice is with it. High, knocked away in the middle, tried to go to Lindsay Sparks, and a step in nicely by Sarah Lewis. Here come the Lady Hatchet. Stallman, Elizabeth Stallman off on the left side. Lindsay Moody thought the 3 didn't take it. Outside Lewis, now to the right. Now the corner, Maddie Dant. Back up to the top of the key. Now there goes Lindsay Moody. She'll take it off of the top of the key, work it off on the left side. Here's Lewis. Make that Stallman, now low, taken away. Stolen away nicely by Macy Lang. Lang down low, got it knocked away, and a foul called, I believe. It would be on possibly Maddie Dant.
I think they're just going to say she tipped it out. Yeah, okay. Tipped it out of bounds.
Thought maybe she may have gotten a hand in on that one, but instead they called it out of bounds. To work it down the middle, about an 8-footer put up and no good. A time by the Lady Alice's and the rebound taken down by Washington's Lady Hatchets on a miss by Alana Green in the game for the first time. Actually, I take it back. It wasn't Green. It was Paige Brees, actually. Cross court on the left side. Making to three. Sarah Lewis will bring it back outside. Here's top to Hannah Shreves. Actually, correction, Allie Barber. Lob pass top Barber again. Back on the right side. They'll just throw it over top of that defense. And Brees almost got the turnover and actually did.
Yeah, nice job by Paige hustling over there, trying to break off that pass right in front of the Lady Hatchet, and just enough hustle that time to cause her the Lady Hatchet to be off balance and go out of bounds.
Sarah Lewis was one who lost it out of bounds, and Brees did a good job of knocking it away. So the Lady Alice is getting on the turnover. Here's Darian Carmine. Back outside left. Paige Brees back to the top. Actually, Allison Hine make that. Hine drives in, scoops it up, and hits it. Took a couple of dribbles, and this has been Allison Hine's quarter. She's got 8 in the quarter. It's 34-12, 14 in the game.
She's been on fire these last couple of games now that she's feeling 100% again, and what a great job by her.
Stallman about an 18-footer from the baseline, missed it off the right side. Rebound inside, put back up, and no good by Allie Barber. And a foul called inside on the Lady Alice's. That'll be the second team foul at Vincennes Lincoln, and Allie Barber back to the line to shoot 2. Lindsey Sparks gets that one. That'll be 3 on her. To the line goes Allie Barber. She'll look at number 1, put it in the air, and missed it off the back rim. I think telling Hannah Shreves has been out for a long time, and now just back in. She had to take a rest because, like I said, she really was kind of running on empty for a while.
I'm wondering if maybe she's not been sick. There's a lot of head colds and going around, and the way she looks, I'm guessing she's probably been sick or getting sick.
Missed it off the back rim on that one, did Allie Barber. Macy Lang with the rebound. Off the left side, taken by Allison Hine. Hine down the left baseline, puts an ear spin move. Foul called as Sarah Lewis will get hit on that one. That'll be number 1 on her. That's the 4th on the Lady Hatchets. And to the line again goes Allison Hine to shoot 2. And I think that was a major point of contention in the locker room that Travis Connor said is we got to get Allison Hine involved in the offense.
Absolutely. And one thing he's going to continue to expect out of the Lady Alice is the score might say one thing, but he's not going to allow them to give up on strengthening their fundamentals and doing the things that they should be doing every game, game in and game out. So he's going to expect them not to take a play off and to continue to focus on what they should be doing.
Second free throw now for Allison Hine, and she got that one to go. She is now 8 of her last 8 from the line. And 16 points as Kaylee Lang now will come back in. And also on the way in is Paige Brees. So Lincoln with that 24-point lead at 36-12, shuttling people in and out. Shreves gets it down. They break pressure. They'll bring it inside. The layup is up and good. They got it down low, and Lindsey Moody got her first 2. 36-14. 38 seconds left to go, and a whistle and a timeout taken. Lincoln Lady Alice is going to take this one. This is a full 37.8 seconds left in the third. Now at 66-53. Lady Alice's lead this one, 36-14 here in the third period. Along with Cher Elliott. I'm Tom Lee. Here's Peyton Sievers across the left point. Brings it back outside, looks right. Sievers on the right wing. Allison Hine looks to drive. That time cut off by Shreve. They'll look in the middle. Triple team throws it inside, though, and Lang puts it up short off the front rim. Rebound inside, though. Lost inside. They'll get it back that time. It looked like Peyton Sievers, actually, correction, Macy Lang in there trying to get that one. And the ball knocked away, and it'll belong to the Lady Hatchets of Washington. 16 seconds left. Third period of play. Bringing the ball down the floor, Lindsey Moody. Here's Moody, outside left. Cross courts it right. Through the hands that time and trying to be saved by Allie Barber. She couldn't hold on to it. So it'll belong to Vincennes Lincoln with 5 seconds left to go in the third period. So Darian Carmine will come in for the final couple of seconds. She'll get the basketball. 3 seconds. They're going to try to get shot high, too. Got a good one up. It's way off the mark, though. We're at the end of 3 periods of play. 36-14 to score. Lincoln over Washington. Back after this 1-minute break. Your Lincoln team wins earlier tonight. A 13-point win for the Alices at Northview. One Lincoln team leads it after 3 by 22. 36-14. Lady Alices start with the ball here in period number 4. They work it outside on the right, taken by Peyton Sievers, dribbling the ball on the right point. Back outside top now to Macy Lang. Lang back to Peyton Sievers. Here's Sievers stolen away. The ball loose on the floor and taken away by the Lady Hatchets. Washington 4-0 in the season. Inside here, Shreves knocked away, blocked away from behind the time by Allison Hine. Darian Carmine will bring the ball down the floor. Carmine off the right point. Darian Carmine back outside top to Macy Lang. Lang back top now to Peyton Sievers. Peyton Sievers back outside to Darian Carmine. The three single-number players just passing it among themselves. Carmine inside, threw it away. Right into the hands of the Lady Hatchets down the middle of the floor. They'll drive it in. Stallman gets it stripped away. And out of bounds off of Stallman. A nice clean strip that time defensively by Lincoln, and they'll get it back.
I think Stallman startled herself. She got to the basket too quick. She couldn't get the shot off.
Yeah, she brought it down at time and got it stripped away on a clean play by the Lady Alices. Here's Darian Carmine. Carmine, lob pass up, is able to get it actually tipped away, but into the hands of Macy Lang anyway on the left side. It's knocked away and trying to save it and did. Wow. What a great play by Darian Carmine. She was tight roping the near sideline, threw it off of a Hatchet player who didn't know it was coming and bounced off of her out of bounds.
You know, that is very mature play right there. She's just a sophomore, but man, she was very aware of where she was and the potential of what could happen. Great play by Darian.
Macy Lang got the basketball and it looked like got called with a loose ball foul, and that'll be her third. And it'll be the third team foul on Lady Alice's here in this second half. 36-14. Lady Alice's lead it. 6:40 left to go in the game. It's been a great defensive performance by Vincennes Lincoln. Here's about an 18-footer up and good by Elizabeth Stallman. She got that one off the right side, her first two. 36-16. The lead is 26-29 left to go in the game.
Lady Hatchets come out with full court pressure here, so they're not giving up.
Allison Hine to Darian Carmine. Carmine looks to drive across the Hine off the right side. Allison Hine all the way in on the block, puts it up and couldn't get the roll off that little runner down the right side. It's out of bounds. And they'll say last touch by Washington. It'll stay with Vincennes Lincoln. So Chastity Trueblood will bring it in. Trueblood looking, getting it off the high post, taking it from Macy Lang and back outside right. Allison Hine, right wing. And back on the right point, they'll reset it, Darian Carmine. Here's Carmine. Free throw line back to Lang. They'll drive it in the middle, actually make it Allison Hine. Now off the right. Here's Chastity Trueblood back on the left wing. Now back off the left point to Darian Carmine. Drives it down the lane. Finds room and got the roll. Kind of scooped it up and in. She's got 14.
She's got that little move, and that looked great.
Actually, correction, 16. 38-16 to score. They'll work it inside Shreves. Hannah puts it up and in. That's the first time I think they've done that all night. That's her 6th point, right down on that low block.
Well, they found out that it works, and they're going to it and keeping this pressure on.
Here's Darian Carmine. Carmine outside against pressure, taken by Hine. Allison, 15 feet, throws it inside. Somehow got it into Trueblood. Here's about a 15-footer up and no good by Chastity Trueblood. A rebound pulled down by the Lady Hatchets. 5:16 left to go. Again, a 20-point game. Cross court left, here's Stallman. Elizabeth Stallman, free throw line, 15-footer up, no good off the front rim. Rebound pulled down by Allison Hine. Here's Darian Carmine for the Lady Alices. Carmine across the line to the left. Carmine looking, driving. Back outside now to the top of the key, Macy Lang. Lang back outside now to Darian Carmine. Carmine off to the left point. And then hot hand to get a Lincoln going early. Inside Macy Lang. Now outside, almost lost it, did Allison Hine. Got it anyway, tries in, puts it up, and puts it in. I don't think they're going to count the basket. They're going to call that foul on the floor.
No, I think he said
they did call it. They did count it. So they did count it for Allison Hine. I thought maybe they may have got that one on the floor, but instead they counted the basket and the foul drawn. And Hannah Shreves has just picked up her third. And coming into the game is the lady. I've been trying to not have her to say her name. I'm going to have to anyway. Melita Razradanoska. And the free throw is good by Allison Hine. So she is perfect from the line since the second quarter. 9 of 9 and 9 of 10 overall in the game. Lindsay Moody has it right now. Moody between the circles. Goes off on the left wing, back in the middle, off the hands of Shreve. And back on to Razradanoska. Bob pass Shreve, got it inside, puts it up and scores. Now they're getting it down to her, but it's too little too late. That's her 8th point.
That's what they've been trying to do all night, and finally got it to go.
Pressure on by the Lady Alice's, broken. Actually, against the Lady Alice's, broken in the front court to Darian Carmine. Here's Carmine off the left point. Darian Carmine back outside. Darian Carmine looks to drive. Can't get it there. We'll look it off on the right side. Chastity Trueblood got it right point. Trueblood back outside now to Carmine. Darian Carmine, right side, looks down the middle, got it knocked away and picked back up the time by Macy Lang and knocked out of play. And he'll say last touch by the Lady Hatchets as Sarah Lewis got a hand on it and be out of bounds on the far sideline to Vincennes Lincoln. Chastity Trueblood will bring it in. Has trouble and has to call timeout. Did she get one? She did.
They did, yeah.
So we will take a 1-minute break. We're back after this 1-minute break. The score, 41-20. Vincennes Lincoln leads it.
Here for you on your most difficult day. Their family is dedicated to families who entrust their arrangements to them. The Vincennes and Bicknell facilities provide handicapped, accessible, and comfortable surroundings to families in their time of sorrow. Duesterberg Frederick Funeral Home and Wampler Shaw Chapel are proud to support our area youth athletics.
Back to the action. The ball taken away by the Washington Lady Hatchets to get it down low to Sarah Lewis, who couldn't get the shot to go but drew the foul on Vincennes Lincoln.
Good work by the Lady Hatchets there. They're somehow here in the fourth quarter, they've been strong under the basket.
So that foul called on Macy Lang, her 4th, and the first free throw no good from Sarah Lewis. And Washington has not been any good at the line tonight at all. Going into that free throw, they were 4 of 13. Now they're 4 of 14 from the line. And in that second quarter, when the game was tight, that really hurt them.
Absolutely, it did.
Second free throw coming up for Sarah Lewis. The senior puts it up and hits it. So 1 of 2 from the line, her 6th point. It's 41-21. The lead 20 now for Vincennes Lincoln. Here's Peyton Sievers back outside to Carmine. Darian Carmine across the line. Then Chastity Trueblood on the right point, almost taken away. Here's Hine. Driving all the way in from the right side. Couldn't get it. Rebound in the middle, though. Put back up and no good again. And the rebound pulled down by Washington. Here come the Lady Hatchets in a hurry. Ajnareska back outside on the top. They'll work it down on the left side. Here's a shot from 18. Short by Stallman. And a whistle and a tie-up going to be called as Allison Hine got it. They're going to see Stallman tying her up, and it will belong to Washington.
I guess Allison brought it too far down and gave her the opportunity to try to tie it up, and the Hatchets made it happen.
They wanted a foul that time. They didn't get one. They'll work off in the corner, taken out there now by Jenna Gray, who's in the game for the first time. Free throw line now in the corner. Here's a 3 in the air. In and out, no good. They're talking about Stallman, but the rebound, Washington. Lady Hatchets bring it back down. They'll work it off in the middle. Here's Stallman down the middle, puts it up, blocked away at time, both by Sparks and I believe also by Allison Hine. And a foul going to be called on, going to call turnover.
Yeah.
So Lincoln turned it over. trying to break out.
Darian had the steal and was taking off and changed hands and dribbling. They're called a double dribble.
So Elizabeth Stallman down the middle, taken outside. Here's a 3 in the air, and it's off the rim. No good by Ashradnoska is what it is. So Ashradnoska misses that 3, and it'll be brought down by the Lady Alice's and Darian Carmine. Here's Carmine off the right side. Carmine got it knocked away, and they'll call foul that time of the Lady Hatchets. That'll be the 6th team foul on Washington. So a little reach-in foul going to be called that time on the right side. That'll be number 4, Elizabeth Stallman.
16 foul.
Darian Carmine will bring it in. He'll work it off on the left side. Here's Hine back to Carmine. Drives to left baseline now to the right side. Lob pass middle. Maybe one pass too many that time from Lindsey Sparks into Chastity Trueblood, taken away by the Lady Hatchets.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. She had the wide open shot, so I'm not sure why she fed that back into Trueblood under the basket there.
Inside Shreves puts it up short over Sparks, puts it back up. No, gets it again a 3rd time and drew the foul that time. Anna Shreves wouldn't stop that time, and I believe drew foul number 4 on Lindsey Sparks. Those two were really battling inside.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. Lindsey just could not get a hold of that, and Shreve just kept battling and got it and fighting to put the basket back in.
First time at the line for Hannah Shreves, the senior. Looks up the first one and hits it. That's 9 points for Hannah Shreves. 41-22 with 2:03 left. Second free throw for Shreves coming up. Looking to make it a 18-point game if she can hit this one. Second one in the air and off the rim and in. She's got her 10th point. 6 in this quarter. Ball brought down by Darian Carmine. Now to the left side. Carmine now drives all the way in. Gets it in the middle. Shot up and in. That time of Lindsey Sparks. First two for Lindsey Sparks. Nice play that time of Carmine to get it in position.
Yeah, she did a lot of work there, pulling the defense in on her with a nice pass into Lindsey under the basket.
1:41 left to go, a 20-point game. Outside now, they'll work it back out. On the cross-court left here is Jenna Gray. Down low and gets it knocked in the backboard. Touch last by Lincoln and recovered by Elizabeth Stallman. Lady Hatchets in the middle. They'll lob pass it inside. Great one again and up and good again by Hannah Shreves. That's 8 in the fourth quarter for Shreves. She's got 12 in the game. It's 43-25. They lead back to 18. Here's Darian Carmine. They'll try to steal it away. They can't do it. They'll bring it all the way back. Down the middle, here's Hine. Puts it up. No good. Rimmed out. Rebound pulled down again by Hannah Shreves. They'll work it out and taken there by the Lady Hatchets. Pulled down by Sarah Lewis. 1 minute left to go in this one. 43-25. Lady Alice is firmly in control. Outside Jenna Gray. Lob pass again to Shreves. Hannah gets it inside, puts it in again. She's got 14.
Wow, where's the spin all night? The Lady Hatchets.
That's what they're
really
saying, yeah.
That.
10 points for Shreves in the fourth. 43-27. 42 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Darian Carmine. Allison Hine. Hine to Carmine to get it across the timeline. Carmine with it outside left point will reset it. And it doesn't look like that Washington will foul here. Taken outside by Chastity Trueblood. Trueblood middle down to Sparks. Lindsey Sparks turns and works it off on the right. And just bringing the ball outside now is Macy Lang back up to the top and Darian Carmine. Here's Carmine with 8 seconds left to go in the game. Just dribbling out the clock. 5 seconds left to go. Here's Sparks with 3 seconds. 2, she'll turn and not going to do anything, and that'll do it. The final score, Lincoln wins it 43-27. We will be back with the Smith Electric postgame.
Thinking that retirement begins at some magical age, like 65 or 70. Retirement begins when you have enough money to enjoy the lifestyle.
Time now for the Smith Electric postgame show here on WAOB. Smith Electric, for dependability and workmanship you can count on. You can count on Smith Electric. Stay tuned for comments from coaches and stats from the game. Coming up in just a moment, right after this, from Smith Electric here on WAOB.
Here's Dustin Smith from Smith Electric.
I worked with my dad growing up, so I already knew quite a bit about electrical work before going through my education, the military, and my apprenticeship. We value the trust and responsibilities our customers put in us, so we make sure every job is done right.
Smith Electric, from minor repairs to large installations. Jerry Smith and Dustin Smith, for dependability and workmanship you can count on. Call 743-2588.
Back once again here at Allen Arena. This is the Smith Electric postgame show, and I want to apologize. We had a few technical difficulties, but we are back now. So we're going to start out the postgame by talking with head coach Travis Connor of the Vincennes Lake Analysis. Coach, you're back at 500 here at Allen Arena, 2-2, with an impressive performance. I tell you what, defensively, this team really never let Washington get into their comfort zone, and their comfort zone is basically letting Hannah Shreves do her thing down low and everything working off of her. When it really counted, though, you were able to shut down that option.
Yeah, Tom, I like how you're doing it when it really counted, because the last couple of minutes, we let her get free in the air a couple times, both against zone and man, but you're right. For 30 minutes, 31 minutes, really happy with the team defense. I thought Chastity Trueblood really came out, worked extremely hard in the defensive end, and her teammates were right there to help her, especially in that first half. Chas really had most of the assignment, on the Shreve kid and did a great job, and team help was there right behind her where it needed to be, and our guards were putting pressure to make those passing lanes difficult. Second half, I thought Lindsay did a great job coming in and battling, and we're blessed with kind of a four-headed post monster. We can kind of rotate those kids around, and because it's physical
yeah.
to play.
It really was. Yeah, every time under Gretchen Miles, I mean, that's kind of been the thing with her is you're not going to see a lot of usually offensive finesse, but you're going to see a bunch of kids who like to get inside and bang. And this is the second time I've seen Washington, and both times I've seen them, that's pretty much been their MO.
Yeah, that's Coach Miles to a T. She's a competitor. She was as a player. Just a pit bull out on the floor, and she's the same way as a coach, and her team plays for her and plays extremely hard for her. And we know every year this thing's a battle, and we just simply have to get after it and compete like crazy every possession.
I got one more question before I give it over to Cher for her comments, but I wanted to see you had two different heroes tonight. In the first half, it was Darian Carmine who really stepped up 11 points in the second quarter. And then after that, I think you got in the locker room and said, okay, enough of that. Let's establish Allison Hine in the second half. And that's what happened. And she came up with a huge 13-point second half to the game was sort of put away at halftime, but Allison Hine made sure of it in the third period.
Yeah, and you're right. And, boy, Darian did a great job, finding the gaps in the zone and attacking seams and looking for her shot because she's a kid that can really score it in different ways. But, she does a great job facilitating the offense. It's what we want from her. From time to time, though, and, Washington packs it in, you got to have your guard, be willing to attack. And, yeah, at halftime, we kind of revisited some conversations we've had in the early part of the season. When we don't play well, we have a tendency to sometimes be our own worst enemy and take some shots that leave you, watching that thing on tape with the team going, all right, you guys tell me what you're thinking because I sure as heck don't know. But, sometimes I got to remember I'm dealing with 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. And obviously, that sometimes they just lapse, but to their credit, that they figured out, hey, let's go get this thing where our bread's buttered and get that thing down.
Couple things for me, Coach. What I really like is in that second quarter, your Lady Alice's did a heck of a job on defense. They did not allow the Lady Hatchets to have one single offensive rebound in the second quarter. So they, fantastic job by that. And cost 7 turnovers just in the second quarter. So,
and shut them out, too, for them.
Yeah.
No points on the board. So what was the key to the second quarter for you?
Effort. I mean, I think you're right, Cher. The effort was really there and the intensity was there. And they kind of realized, we're going to play this one possession at a time all the way through that quarter. And in addition to, like you said, really keeping Washington, who's, Tom, as you said at the beginning, Coach Miles teaches we're going to play hard, we're aggressive and physical, and they get after the boards game in, game out. We've lost the board contest 3 years in a row to them, and we kind of made that a point of emphasis. We don't want to do that again. Yeah. There are certain drills we do if we lose a rebounding war, and I don't think the young ladies wanted any part of that tomorrow or Friday after that turkey.
Good for them.
That was part of it, in addition to the shutting Washington down on the boards. We got after the offensive boards the first half. I think we had 12 in the first half.
Yeah. I'm a former center, and I know those rebounding drills. So
yes, it is a combination of war. You're exactly right, Tom. And those guards don't always like to get in there and mix it up with our posts and those drills. So sometimes you got to do what motivates.
It was great to see Darian, being so young but have such control with dribbling and seeing the game. She had a couple of really nice setups, passes inside low. The maturity and the mindset she had on that out of bounds near give right there late in the third quarter, and just staying on her tippy toes, throwing it off the Washington defender, was great. Just great to see. I'm very impressed with the youth of this team and their abilities. They see the game, they know the game, they play the game. They got it all.
And you're right. And I think, we got to credit, all the way down, from Coach Battles and Coach Eck filling in right now at the JV level. When those kids get to us, they're ready to be varsity players. They're not freshmen or sophomore or anything else. That goes down, at the freshman level, at the 8th grade level with Coach Fleetwood, down at our 8th grade. They do a great job really making sure our kids are ready to play. And we don't care what the heck grade you are. If you can play, if you can rebound, we're going to put you out there on the floor. And we got sharing the thing. We got 3 different kids tonight with 10 rebounds. And with Chastity and Al and Macy out there. And, when you can do that, and you talked about Darian's IQ stuff, how about end of quarter situations, first and second?
Yeah.
Knowing the time, not feeling rushed, step back at the end of the second quarter.
I mentioned to Tom that's kind of her thing. I've listened to the girls play and hear Dave call the game, and I know that's not the first time she's sunk a deep three at the end of a quarter or the end of a game. So she's just tough as nails.
Yeah, there was a half-quarter one she hit last year against, or a half-court that she hit against Boonville to win that conference.
Yeah,
So
that was huge. That was huge. The other thing, Allison Heim, she's back to full speed. It's great to see her coming into her own here the last couple of games, and she gave an all-out performance again tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. And, we said all along that that she's going to, as the season goes on, she's just going to get stronger. She's going to get her basketball legs under her. She missed a lot of time,
right,
not doing full speed stuff.
Right.
As we were trying to let her heal up after that little volleyball tweak. And as the season wears on, she's just going to get stronger each day.
Yeah.
Now you get to celebrate Thanksgiving, and on the other side, you go from one rival to another as you come back here to Alice Arena on Saturday afternoon and take on the Reveille Patriots.
Yeah, you're right. And right now, and we got in the locker room, and, we talked about this is a Big 8 conference game. We circle games that, are utmost importance. And, of course, we all want to win them all. Of course, we want to win the rival games. That Big 8 game, that's as big as it comes for us. That's goal number one this season is that Big 8 conference. And then we'll talk the holiday tournament, and then we'll talk about postseason stuff. Mm-hmm. So, we went and established and got what we wanted to tonight, and that turkey tastes a lot better after that.
That's right.
For us and the kids. And so we'll get back into the gym tomorrow and start working on Saturday's game plan and go from there. But tonight we're going to let those kids celebrate.
Absolutely.
Because they earned it.
Yeah.
You talk about one more thing, if I could just mention the Saturday game quickly in this perspective. Now that you guys play Reveille, you're talking about a pure county champion because now everybody's playing each other. And how much is that a little bit of an impetus to know that you're going for the county championship starting tomorrow?
Yeah, Tom, I'm sure for the kids.
Or make it on Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. You're right. Hey, we're always ready to play. I'm sure the kids would love to be on a game tomorrow instead of practice. But yeah, you're right. For the kids, it's bragging rights. They want to go to the fair and walk around with their head held just a little bit higher, and whether you're playing South Knox, North Knox, or Reveille, you always want to get those things. From, like I said, from a goal standpoint, we kind of talk conference and some other things, but Coach Hurt has a little saying she always gives me back after any game, and I'll talk to her, and at some point inevitably I'll tell her, man, Coach, I think I really want this one tonight or tomorrow night, whatever the case is. And Janice will just remind me, Travis, you say that every single game. Well, Coach, I think you're right. I think I really want this one. So you're right. That Reveille game's the next game on the schedule. So we really want that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us. Big win tonight in the Big 8. And, of course, speaking of Big 8, a couple more coming up in December and then a couple in January as you get ready to see what you can do with with a good conference schedule and a good regular season schedule.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. And Tom, we definitely appreciate you guys calling this thing for us tonight. And it was a fun night at Alice Arena. And, we got a little healthier tonight too, physically, because Coach Battles made his way into the gym tonight there. So he's coming back from neck surgery. So it's good having Coach B back out here with Susie and rooting the young ladies on. So I think we're a little step closer to being healthier, 100% tonight.
That's awesome.
Travis, thank you very much for joining
Thanks again, Tom.
Yeah,
Thanks, Cher.
Good luck on Saturday.
Appreciate.
All right, and that is head coach Travis Connor as the Lady Alice